Oh, it's getting real now. We knew Bill Haney was going to come back and have a whole lot to say about when Shakur Stevenson's grandpops and coach, Wally Moses, told the story about when Erickson the Hammer Lubin slapped a taste out of Devin Haney's mouth and took his shoes at the Olympic Training Center, and Devin didn't even want to get no lick back. Ever since Wally told that story, it's been a whole uproar on YouTube from all the Haney addicts. Now Bill Haney, he done came back and he popping his ish. And to me, he just show how ignorant he really is. We gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna waste no time, but make sure y'all hit my like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed, and hate if that's what you gonna do. Now, all of this shit that Devin Haney and Bill Haney talk about Shakur, now it's a problem when Shakur Grandfather finally come out and say something about them. Now, all of you Devin Haney addicts, because that's where y'all live, y'all some Haney addicts, y'all mad and in an uproar. For one, you mad at me because all I did was report what the man said. Now you mad at Mill City Boxing. I seen y'all all in his comments talking about, oh, this is nasty work, and the man doing an interview. Something wrong with y'all, man. Devin Haney is a grown man now. He don't need other grown men running back behind him, crying for him every second. You know what I'm talking about? If that dude got slapped in the face when he was a kid, it is what it is. He was a teenager. Erickson Lubin was a teenager. Yeah, Erickson Lubin is a couple years older than Devin Haney. I believe he's 2 years older than Devin Haney. But they still fighters. And you still supposed to get your lick back. And how you gonna let that man take your shoes and not do nothing about it? So yeah, it don't pertain to today. But if the story come out, people gonna talk about it. People gonna report on it. That's just how it is. And see, y'all so fake that y'all in the uproar about this, claiming that that man is lying. Man, that older man don't have no reason to lie on no Devin Haney. Real talk. It ain't even that serious. Y'all calling this man a sucker and a liar and all of this, right? But if it was anybody else besides Haney, y'all would have been laughing. Y'all would have been making videos about it. Y'all would have been all up in everybody's comments talking about it. Let that have been Bill saying Shakur got slapped and his shoes took and ain't nobody do nothing about it. Or let that have been Bill telling the story of Gervonta Davis getting slapped and his shoes took and ain't nobody do nothing about it. Y'all wouldn't been on the internet claiming that man is lying and hating and trying to clout chase. Y'all wouldn't have been doing none of that. Y'all would have been laughing, posting it everywhere. Y'all wouldn't have never stopped talking about it. But it's Haney. Now y'all want to cry and then claim that the man is lying. It's a made up story. It never happened. Oh, it happened. I can hear Dev and Bill right now. Bill hear about it. Dev, why you ain't tell me that nigga slapped you, Dev? Dad, I swear it never happened, Dad. Dev, don't lie to me, Dev. Everybody said it happened, Dev. Dad. Okay, Dad, I'm not gonna lie to you, Dad. He slapped the skin off my face, Dad. I didn't know what to do, Dad. He took my shoes, Dad. Man, I swear to God, Dad. I wanted to call you, Dad. I didn't want you to get mad, Dad. And y'all just gonna have to come to reality that y'all hero, that y'all praise, got slapped in his mouth and his shoes took, and he ain't do nothing about it. That's why you praise God and not man. Because man will let you down, and it seems like in this situation, the man, well, he was a kid at the time, he let y'all down. Y'all gonna learn one day. It's okay. It was a long time ago. We'll put it past Devin, you know. Maybe he might do something about it today, but he didn't yesterday. But now the story out, and Dev gotta go get his lick back. It could be on the streets. We know they ain't gonna fight each other no time soon because Lubin at 154 and Devin at 140 right now. Maybe he might be moving up to 147. So they getting closer. But he gotta get his lick back. Man, F it. They can spar. You know what I'm saying? put on some 10-ounce gloves and go ahead and spar with no headgear. At least. You got to try to get your lick back. But as far as Bill Haney, Bill is all the way out of pocket with these comments that he made. And, you know, I rock with Bill Haney because I was always the one that was saying, look, man, Bill got to do what he have to do to promote his son. So I understand all of the things that he say and do to keep his son's name circulating in the boxing world. He doing a great job of promoting. So I ain't never really went heavy on Bill like that. I ain't really never said nothing bad about Bill like that. You know? Yeah, we all know that he be lying and stuff sometimes. But I really don't even hold all of that against him. I'll be letting him slide. I'll be more so on Devin Hellman for telling the lies and pump faking and bluffing and doing all the stuff that he do to show out for social media. And I've always said that Dev is a hell of a fighter. I've always thought he was a real good fighter. You know, it's just all of the other antics that he do. But Bill Haney, man, you really showed your ass in this video that you did responding to the allegations that Wally Moses said about Erickson the Hammer Lubin slapping Devin. Let's play the audio right now. Then I'm going to let y'all know how I feel about what Bill had to say.
Shakur Stevenson's coach, Wally Moses, he should be too old to get this roasting, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. You're supposed to be ahead of a kids program that's inspiring the youth at the Olympic Training Center, so y'all say. So let me tell you about this chump named Wally Moses. OG sucker, real sucker. Yeah. The lame worked for the Olympics, the USA boxing. You know, you, Julie Goldsticker, you know the whole crew. You know, you guys get together. You know, you were supposed to be taking the kids. You know, tremendous good crop of kids. You know, the Ryan Garcias, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez's, Chris Conwell's, so on and so forth. This Lane, you know, Coach Wally Moses, he on there talking about something happened at the Olympic Training Center, talking about somebody then got slapped. Yeah, well, you lucky. If something did happen like that, if somebody didn't get shot. Yeah, right where they did it. Yeah, so any sucker that want to claim some type of victory towards something over here, yeah, you got some work. You gonna claim it in front of us, you know? So I suggest you suckers, you know, because I done been shot at and shot, you know what I mean? But I don't talk about that. You know what I mean? So, you know, slaps and fights and whatever might happen when you're kids, you old punk, old OG nigga, you know, leave that, you know, where it was.
So there go Bill Haney, you know, popping his shit, talking real reckless. See, that's the problem that a lot of people have with Bill Haney. I'm talking about a lot of other men that's in the boxing world, because he get on camera and he talk real reckless. But you see, when Bill is in front of somebody, he ain't talking like that. Now, he get on here talking, you know, that old school pimp / mob talk, like he a mob boss / pimp. Look here, sucker. You know, I'm talking about Jack. Jack, if you had to slap me, Jack. You know, talking all that tough talk. But he wasn't talking tough like that when Bernard Hopkins just pushed him and he ain't do nothing about it. Now, everything that Bill said, I didn't have a problem with what he said, except one thing, because I already know Bill was going to try to talk around the main point and act like it didn't happen when he never could just come flat out and say it didn't happen, because he know it happened. Talking about if somebody had got slapped. Yeah, somebody did get slapped, and the if happened, it was your son. But now you want to bring gun violence into a situation that involves 2 kids that was at an Olympic training center, and one of the kids got slapped and his shoes took, and it happened to be your son. You want to bring gun violence instead of saying, okay, let's put up the fist and settle it. You talking about somebody would have got shot. And then you go on to talk about you done been shot and stabbed and all of this. What the hell does that got to do with two kids in the gym and your child getting slapped? What does that got to do with anything? Nobody was talking about no street shit. Wasn't nobody talking about getting shot and stabbed. And see, this is how ignorant Bill Haney is. And then all you Bill Haney addicts, all you Devin addicts, all you Haney addicts, y'all running around up under the comments. Yeah, Bill, that's real, Bill. And if it had been anybody else talking reckless like Bill was talking, y'all would have had a problem with it. It would have been a huge problem. But because it's Bill, it's cool, it's funny. And, you know, man, Bill just showed how ignorant he is. And that's why Bernard Hopkins pushed his ass and told him to come in the bathroom. To show everybody, Bill ain't about what he talking about. He talk loud, but when you come face to face with him, he ain't about that action like he talk like he is. What Bill said was out of pocket, and he ain't had no business saying what he said in an incident like this when it involved two kids at the time. And when it involved two combat trained fighters. And so Devin, he hops on the on Twitter like he always do. He get the run of his mouth. And Shakur just told him straight up and down, I'm not about to do all this social media shit for y'all this time, right? If y'all want to fight, let me know, and I'm with it. So Bill talking about y'all say everything but let's fight. Well, Shakur just came out and told y'all let's fight straight up and down. I'm not finna go back and forth with y'all. If y'all want to smoke, let me know and we can make it happen. But we know y'all don't want to make that happen with Shakur. Y'all told Shakur granddaddy, just like he said, that y'all would never fight Shakur. Y'all will always make sure that you will move up to the next weight division. Shakur been beating Devin ass since they was kids, and that's a fact. Anyway, I know y'all mad, biting blood out your bottom lip. You know what I'm saying? All the Haney addicts. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all smash my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed, and y'all already know how I do. Diego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
On the slab when I creep, take a bath or you put your ass on them seats. Right, got the